When a person doesn't take the initiative to meet, but as soon as we do meet, they're very cheerful, joyful, active, engaged, and so on. So what does this mean and why is it like that? So write in the comments if you've experienced something like this. On one hand, you don't want to seem pushy, but on the other hand, you realize that if you don't call or set up the meeting, then there won't be any friendship at all. And that's why it feels like you have to do it. And it's not really clear if they're interested in you. Then why the hell does she act so happy and engaged when you meet? I mean, what's that about? What's it connected to? It could be connected to a lot of different things and processes. At the same time, I'll show you the most common one. Of course, it could be some shy introvert who is generally afraid to be active and she's just happy that you invited her somewhere. But there could also be a second option, when a person just wants to be a good person and you don't really interest her, but she can't say no to you. She wants to be good, and that's why she's meeting with you, because she wants to be a good person. She listens to you actively, so you might think she cares, but later she might say, for example, "Listen, I'm so tired of this. It was Larissa, she was on the phone for 2 hours, and I had to listen to it for 2 hours, 2 hours. Oh my God." But at the same time, when you watch their conversation, you think, why are you complaining if you were listening to her for the whole 2 hours? Come on, Larissa, and what did you say to him, and what did he answer you? Was it like that with you? I mean, what for? Are you showing the person on the other end of the line that you love her so much that you're waiting around for her like that? Of course, she will call you, and then you hang up and say, oh God, what an annoying woman. And in the end, it turns out in the conversation that the person simply can't say no. He can't be the bad guy. He can't give you a dirty look. Yes, he can't. It's hard for him to ignore. So there are a few options here. Accordingly, in order not to be deceived and not to live under any illusions or blow things out of proportion, you need to allow for different possibilities. Face the truth, right? Лежит в основе. Там действительно какой-то... An anxious introvert who is afraid to be active and show initiative is usually quiet and passive. Or is it just a person who is trying their best to be good and somehow wants to please everyone, to be liked by everyone? Yes, those options exist too, but this is a pretty common situation. So please write in the comments how you deal with this kind of someone who never takes initiative. And so to speak, you clearly understand that you need them, but they don't need you. I just remember most often it can actually be both. That is, it could be a calm girl, very quiet, she doesn't show any initiative. But at the same time, she will pretend that she is very happy to see you, that she really enjoys being with you. She will always come, respond to your help, but at the same time, she doesn't really need you. So what am I getting at? The likelihood that she doesn't need you is high, so you shouldn't fall into self-deception. She may not really need you that much, let's put it that way. In other words, you might need her more. It's not always pleasant. And then she might not need you because she has some complicated feelings toward you. It could be some kind of resentment, anger, envy, or something unspoken. So on one hand, she misses you, but on the other hand, at some point, she gets angry and distances herself. She distances herself from something like that. But at the same time, if you reach out and insist on meeting, she will become engaged with you. So here's another very interesting question. What if a close friend hid the big news from me, but told everyone else about it?